Hello, rockers. Here we are again with a new lesson. And here we are celebrating Earth Day. But let's celebrate it every day of our life, okay? Yes, totally. We have to take care of our environment, our Earth. It's the only house we have. So here we've got Snoopy and Goodstock. Okay, have a look at all the details. This time we didn't prepare a vocabulary bank. I mean, not on the picture. It will appear later on, but you can create it on your own. Okay, so what can you see? What's Snoopy doing? What's Goodstock doing? What surrounds Snoopy? I love this style. So let's start. This is like a picture. This image features Snoopy in a bright spring countryside celebrating Earth Day. He's photographing a globe decorated with flowers, while Woodstock stands nearby. The setting includes signs promoting environmental awareness, blooming trees, and a peaceful rural landscape. This is like the general, okay? But now we will start grading them. Vamos de nivel A1, A2, B1, B1, B2, distintas frases que nos van a ayudar para hacer todo esto, ¿ok? Shall we? Good. Entonces empecemos, ¿sí? Van a ver que está desde A1 hasta C2, Proficiency. Bien, con también Neuroscience, ok, un montón. A lot of connection, debatable questions, essay writing, IB. Bien, shall we? Yes, let's start. There's a dog. His name is Snoopy. He's outside in a garden. There are many flowers. He has a camera, and there is a sign, Earth Day 2026, because this one is this year. Así que de ahora en más, a celebrarlo. Recuerden celebrarlo. A2, level up. Snoopy is in a beautiful garden on a sunny day. He's taken a picture of the earth with flowers. There are colorful plants on a tree. A small bird is sitting next to him. The signs say we should love the planet. All right? Great. Have a look. So we got the globe, lots of flowers. In the northern hemisphere, en el hemisferio norte, recuerden que es spring. En el southern hemisphere, donde está Argentina, we are celebrating autumn. We're enjoying autumn, okay? Sorry. Good. Vocabulary bank. Acá tenemos environment. Sustainability. Es un poquito elevado esto, ¿no? Biodiversity, ecosystem, conservation. Actions, capture, document, observe, preserve. ¿Sí? Good. Después tenemos phrasal verbs, que es cuando combinamos un verbo con una o dos partículas, ¿sí? Cambia el significado total del verbo. Care for the planet, take care, ¿sí? Cuidar, look after. Cut down on pollution, related to pollution, ¿no? Look after, de nuevo, care for. Nature, ¿sí? Los podemos combinar con qué. Bien, cut down, o sea, cortémosla con pollution, ¿ok? Good. Idioms, frases idiomáticas que tiene cada lenguaje, ¿ok? A breath of fresh air, something refreshing. To go green, to become environmentally friendly. Así que espero que aunque sea un poquitito, tengan algo de green. The tip of the iceberg. ¿No? ¿Vieron? Muy común esa frase, ¿ok? Esto es o sea, obviamente no es que vas y tocas el iceberg, ¿ok? Por eso son frases idiomáticas. Small visible part of a bigger issue, ¿ok? ¿Vieron cuando tenemos el iceberg? O sea, nosotros vemos la puntita del iceberg, ¿ok? ¿Qué pasa con todo lo que está por debajo? ¿Ok? Y esto todo tiene que ver con los temas de environment, los que creen, los que no, los que dicen que es esto, los que dicen que lo otro, hay un montón. Quite controversial. Vamos con B1. The picture shows Snoopy celebrating Earth Day in a natural setting. He's holding a camera and photographing a globe covered in flowers. Look who's here, Chicho. Dale, vamos a leer juntitos, dale. Which may symbolize environmental protection. In the background, there is a farm, a river, and blooming trees. Se está todo poniendo muy lindo porque en el hemisferio norte ahora es primavera, spring. suggesting springtime. Ahí está. The overall atmosphere is peaceful and positive. B2, level up. También en IB, ves que tenemos un 5, 6. A ver, veamos lo que dice. Upper intermediate. ¿Sí? This image depicts Snoopy engaging in an environmentally conscious activity, possibly documenting nature to raise awareness. Esa frase, por favor. Sí, concientizar, to raise awareness. The mise-en-scène emphasizes harmony between humans or characters and nature through vibrant colors. Vibrant colors. Usan esa frase. Symmetry and soft lighting. The signs such as Love Our Planet reinforce the global message of sustainability. It could reflect Anglophone cultural values related to Earth Day activism. ¿Quién quiere tantos besitos acá? ¿Vieron cómo participa Chicho? Siempre se me ponen al lado, quieren mimos, mimos de mamita. Good. Vean este ejercicio Cambridge Style. Use of English. Así ponemos en práctica todo lo que aprendimos. Snoopy is a photo. The earth is covered flowers. This might nature. Bien fácil. Acá dice be too, pero dale, esto. Vamos que mis students, acá la rockeamos los de English Sound Rocks. Dale, ahí están las answers. Snoopy is taking a photo. Action now. The earth is covered in flowers. El globe, ¿no? El que está en el medio. This might represent nature. Bien facilón, ¿ok? Look at that. Bien. Vean si tienen así que subir una Band 7 model, memorizing frame. Estas son frases muy buenas. The image depicts. Siempre yo les enseño de picture shows, pero para ir cambiando, ya saben que hay otros. The image depicts. In the foreground, eso es adelante. In the background, atrás. This suggests that a key theme is this could be linked to overall the image conveys. The image depicts Snoopy celebrating Earth Day in a vibrant natural setting. In the foreground, Snoopy is holding a camera and taking a photograph of a globe covered in flowers. This immediately draws the viewer's attention and may symbolize the importance of preserving the planet. Next to him, there is a small bird, Goodstock, who appears to be observing the scene calmly. You have it here. Lots of items. So, grammar and speculation, useful structures. Present continuous. Snoopy is taking a photo. There you are. Good. Wait a second. Modals of speculation. Might. This might represent environmental care. Could. It could symbolize global unity. Must. This must be Earth Day. So we are speculating. Assumptions and interpretations. The image suggests environmental activism. It assumes nature is worth protecting. It may idealize rural life. Okay, we can go further in ideas, okay? Vamos con un C1, advanced. Good. The image presents a carefully constructed pastoral scene in which Snoopy acts as both observer and participant in environmental preservation. The floral globe operates as a visual metaphor for ecological fragility and interconnectedness. The composition foregrounds environmental stewardship, while the background, featuring agricultural elements, hints at the coexistence of human activity and nature. Implicitly, the image critiques modern detachment from nature. The idyllic tableau deploys visual symbolism and chromatic harmony to construct an ecocentric narrative that romanticizes environmental consciousness. Fíjense que estamos en C2 proficiency, ¿ok? Snoopy's act of photographing the Earth functions metatextually, suggesting documentation, awareness, and even activism. The mise en scène, saturated with vernal imagery, evokes biophilia, the innate human affinity for nature, while subtly interrogating anthropocentric worldviews. Thus, the image transcends mere illustration, becoming a didactic artifact promoting sustainability discourse. Wow, what an essay. Good. So let's go to keyword transformation. Maybe this shows environmental awareness. This might, what can you say there? This might, similar to the previous one. Esto es keyword transformation, es paraphrasing, ¿ok? Así lo conocemos nosotros. This might represent environmental awareness. Maybe this shows environmental awareness. This might represent environmental awareness. Two ways of saying the same idea. Good. All right. Vamos con esto de mise en scène and emotional impact. Tenemos lightning, bright sunlight, optimism, hope, color palette, pastels, greens, calm, renewal, props, camera, flowers, globe, awareness, and responsibility. The setting, rural idyll, nostalgia, purity, effect. The viewers feels peaceful, hopeful, and morally engaged. Come again, rural idyll. Yes. And the viewer feels peaceful, hopeful, and morally engaged. Okay, so these are the mise en scene tips that we are given. Okay, we are starting with them. Okay, so now we've got ideas related to neuroscience. From a neuroscience perspective, the image is designed to trigger a positive emotional response to the viewer. The bright, saturated colors are likely to stimulate dopamine release, which is associated with pleasure and reward, making the scene feel enjoyable and uplifting. In addition, the biophilia hypothesis suggests that humans have an innate tendency to respond positively to natural environments, which explains why the flowers, greenery, and open landscape evoke a sense of comfort and attraction. Okay, that's the IPA pronunciation. Hmm. Then we've got the presence of Snoopy calmly engaging with nature may also activate mirror neurons, encouraging viewers to subconsciously imitate his relaxed and mindful behavior. Furthermore, according to attention restoration theory, exposure to natural scenes can help reduce stress and mental fatigue, meaning that this image not only appeals aesthetically but also promotes a sense of psychological well being. All right. Here we've got the IPA pronunciation as well. Again, we've got the picture, beautiful. We've got some debatable questions. Is individual action enough to protect the planet? Well, a simple idea. While individual efforts matter, systemic change is essential. Then you can explore more, right? Does media influence environmental awareness? Yes, images like this simplify complex issues and make them emotionally accessible. Now, what about essays? The image shows Snoopy celebrating Earth Day in a beautiful natural environment. He's taking a picture of a globe covered in flowers, which represents the Earth. This suggests that people should protect nature. The bright colors and peaceful setting make the viewer feel calm and happy. In conclusion, the image encourages environmental awareness in a simple and positive way. Interesting. Vamos con un essay 2. This image contrasts the compelling environmental narrative through symbolic imagery and strategic visual composition. Snoopy's role as a photographer reflects modern society's tendency to document rather than directly engage. Very important. Thereby raising questions about performative activism. The floral globe serves as a potent metaphor for ecological fragility, while the pastoral backdrop idealizes sustainable coexistence. Ultimately, the image functions as both a celebration and a subtle critique of contemporary environmental discourse. I love it. So, we've got some speaking prompts, yes. Describe the image and link it to global issues. Compare it with your country's environmental actions. A writing task. To what extent can images influence environmental behavior? Good. And now, if you got to think about the IB, okay, let's think about this minute discussion. Universal answer frame. That's an interesting question because, on the other hand, from a broader perspective, this can be sent in. Ultimately, I would argue that. So the image depicts Snoopy celebrating Earth Day in a vibrant natural setting. In the foreground, Snoopy is holding a camera and taking photograph of a globe covered in flowers. This immediately draws the viewer's attention and may symbolize the importance of preserving the planet. Next to him, there's a small bird, Woodstock, who appears to be observing the scene calmly. In the background, there's a peaceful countryside with a river, a barn, blooming trees, which suggests this is springtime. Additionally, there are signs with messages such as love our planet and every day more flowers, reinforcing the environmental theme. Now, this suggests that the image is promoting sustainability and environmental awareness. A key theme here is the relationship between humans and nature and how we should take responsibility for protecting the earth. This could be linked to global issues such as climate change and pollution, which are widely discussed in Anglophone cultures. IB nombran las Anglophone cultures, pero mencionan the UK, the US, especially during events like Earth Day. Overall, the image conveys a hopeful and optimistic message, encouraging people to care for the environment in a simple but powerful way. Here we have the IPA pronunciation for you to practice. You can screenshot. Well, and that's it. All right. How did you like it? ¿Llegaron hasta el final? ¿Activaron más English? Porque esto, bueno, cada uno lo usa con el nivel que necesite, okay? We have a lot of ideas here to share. That's why it's important to join your classes, activate, take notes. O sea, cuando vean estos vídeos, tomen nota, más allá de to raise awareness, ¿no? Concientizar, que es lo que más hacemos, tiene que ver todo esto de, a ver, esta frase me gusta, ¿cómo la uso? I like this phrase. Shall we use it? Let's write it down. Let's practice. Let's pronounce it. Escuchen la voz. Listen to your voice, okay? Activen. Vamos, let's do it. Así que bueno, if you've got a question, don't hesitate to ask. Acá estamos para rockearla. Here we are. Así que bueno, enjoy it. Well, I hope you liked it. I love the image, and I love, that I'm all the time talking about the earth and taking care of it. Okay, so kisses and keep on rocking it. Bye.